famous story about the shamash in the town of Chelm. Chelm was known for all of its strange idiosyncrasies that appeal to all of us, because we all, in a sense, an element of Chelm in us. So he was the shamash until one particular Shabbos. They made a delivery for the Kiddush on Shabbat. He wasn't able to sign his name. And all the people of Chelm said, we have a shamash in our town, doesn't know how to sign his name. This is ridiculous. He has to be fired immediately. And he lost his job. He was desperate. He didn't know how to make a living for his family. He went out and he bought something and he traded, and he was successful in business. And he developed himself more and more until eventually he hired a guy for that corner, for that corner. He became a person with a whole string of businesses under his title. Before we know it, he became a tycoon with millions and millions of turnover. He was the most successful businessman in the area. And they came to a board meeting one time, they passed him the documents to sign. The second time in his life, he was confronted with the reality. He didn't know how to sign his name. Somebody turned to him and said, Mr. So-and-so, you, such a successful businessman, you don't know how to sign your name. Can you imagine what you could have been if you did know how to sign your name? He said, yeah, I would have been the shamash in Chelm. Strange thing in life. Often Hashem takes away something from us, and we think this is the end of the world, and Hashem is giving us an opportunity to discover something about ourselves that we didn't even know until that point. It's in this Shabbat that we learn about the gift of manna that God gave us for 40 years in the desert. And the verse says, Vaya'ancha vayar'ivecha, and God afflicted us. He caused us pain. Vaya'achilcha et haman, and then He gave us the manna shelo yadata, that you didn't know about previously. He starved you, and then He gave you this miraculous bread. The Chizkuni asks the question, why does God starve us and then feed us? Don't give us the problem and don't have to give us a solution. God causes us pain and then He solves the pain. What's going on? The Chizkuni said that if God came to us and said, I've got manna, this miraculous bread for you, on a regular Tuesday morning, what would the Jewish people have said? Thank you very much. Everything's fine. I've got food exactly as I know it. I don't need your man, Hashem. When Hashem took us to the point that we didn't know if we'd survive, suddenly we said, Hashem, help. Thank you. I understand what this gift is all about. Life often presents us with such challenges, but Hashem wants that to be the means that allows us to realize and develop strengths that we didn't know we ever had. To find the gifts in a moment that we overlooked, that we looked past, we didn't even realize their relevance. I've just finished this most incredible week with Cycle Live, which is a journey from Johannesburg to Durban over 5 days. And we went through many, many hills and many, many descents. And every steep hill has a descent afterwards. And we could ask the same question. God, if we need to go on a journey from Johannesburg to Durban, can't there just be a flat road? No ups, no downs. It would just be so much easier. But it's on the ups that we say, Hashem, please give me a moment of rest that I can just go downhill without suffering. It's in the moments of challenge that we start recognizing what it means to have blessings in our life. May Hashem allow us to see the blessing and to develop them. Have a beautiful Shabbos.